Hey guys, what's going on? So today I'm going to be showing you the best place you can go to grind CP in Elder Scrolls Online, okay? So I made a video about a month ago with the top 5 leveling spots in ESO. Now, at the time, those were like the easiest spots to go to, and you can go there at any level. Pretty much you can just grind there solo, and it's literally fine, and it's really good XP still. But this method is literally double or more XP than the best method there. So the best method in that video, I think, was Alcure Zombies. And this is probably double XP, if not more, if you have a duo partner. So this is really, really good, but it's also quite difficult to do. Okay, guys, so first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over everything you can do to get yourself the maximum amount of XP possible. Okay, so I'm going to go over things like, training armor and, scrolls, things like that. So if you don't want to see that stuff, you just want to see, where the location is and where to get all the XP, just skip near the end of the video and you'll be able to see that, okay? But if you want to know sort of how to get the most XP, how to boost your XP percentages by quite a lot, just watch this little bit of the video, okay? So one of the most basic things you need to do whenever you're trying to level up is to make training armor, okay? So generally you need to make the same training armor as everyone makes, so you want to make probably like Julianos and like Newman Acolyte or something like that. So with the new transmit system where you can reconstruct items from trials and things like this, you can actually go and get yourself like a set of like perfected training boss gods and then a set of, perfected Sororia in training. You can do that kind of thing. And that really is going to make everything easier, especially if you got a monster set in training. So you're going to be more or less running your normal setup, except with training traits. So you're going to hit a little bit less, but it's going to be significantly better than using Julianos and like, like a 3-piece of a new moon set or something like that. So yeah, my recommendation is to use the transmute station to actually recreate your, base gear that you run, like False Gods and Mother Sorrow, whatever it is. So if you don't have the transmute gems, you don't have the sets required to actually rebuild all your like main gear in training. What you can do is just go to a crafting house. So most big trading guilds will have a craft house. Has all the different sets. You can go there and you can craft yourself like New Moon, or you can go craft yourself like Julianos. So generally, if you don't have a crafter of your own, you can just ask in trading guilds and people there will be able to craft stuff for you. They're generally quite nice and will do it for you for free. Okay guys, so when it comes to actually making your training sets, what you want to do, okay, is you want to leave both your ring slots free if possible. You want to make a necklace of one set, so say New Moon Acolyte. You don't want to make a staff of the same set, so say again New Moon Acolyte. And you want to make head and shoulders of New Moon Acolyte, okay, so that's your 5-piece right there. On your back bar, if you're using a magic character, of course, you're going to want to have your Maelstrom Arena stuff, just a basic one, not even training, because you're really not going to be on your back bar all too much. And then the other 5 pieces you just want to have of like Julianos or whatever other set you happen to want to make in training, okay? You can make it all gold, but that is stupidly expensive. It's going to be like over like $1 million just to make all your stuff gold. So it's probably just worthwhile for the actual like 1% nerf to just keep it purple. Also, a really important thing, if you're crafting your own armor, like people always forget about this, so just make sure you put glyphs on your armor and your weapons. So all the time, whenever I'm making training armor for my new characters, I forget to put glyphs on them, don't enchant them, and then I hit no damage. That's really frustrating, so just don't forget that. So one of the really good things you can do to get XP is to actually use a Pledge of Mara, okay? This lets you marry another character. So generally, you just go to Elden Route, you get in a group with one of your friends who you're going to be grinding XP with. You will use a Pledge of Mara, only one if you need to use that. You'll both get a ring. As long as you're both wearing the ring, you're going to get 10% more XP whenever you're with the person. And this is also really nice because generally whenever you're in a group with someone as well, as long as there's only a group of 2, you also get 10% XP boost. So there's a 20% already boost on XP just from using the Ring of Mara and being in a group. Okay guys, so there's really only one passive you kind of need for if you're going to be grinding XP. It's only one I really recommend. It's going to be Connoisseur, okay? So this just generally means that your drink buffs are going to last 20 minutes longer, okay? So this is more or less just if you're using the 150% XP potions you can buy on a guild trader. I personally use scrolls if I have them, but 9 times out of 10 you're going to run out whenever you're grinding to max CP because there is, thousands. So yeah, you're going to want to get Connoisseur. So all your stuff lasts almost double the duration that it would and you save a lot of money that way. Okay guys, so now that we're actually pretty much prepared to go, I'm just going to go quickly over everything we should have here whenever we're trying to get the max XP, okay? So that is our full training armor. You pretty much want to gold out your staff. If you haven't, golden out your staff is really beneficial here just because you'll hit a lot more. And killing things faster obviously equals more XP overall. You also need to have your Ring of Mara there. If you're doing this with someone else, you can do this alone, that's no problems. You're just going to get a little bit less XP than what you would in a group of 2. So you need to have your Ring of Mara, and you also need to be in the group with the person, so you get 20% XP altogether there, 10% from the ring, 10% from the group. You then want to have your 150% XP scroll on, so as long as you have that on, you're going to be getting 150% XP, and then, another 20%, plus all the percentage from your armor. I don't even know what percentage that comes out at. So you're going to get an awful lot of XP bonus here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to jump into what we're actually going to be doing. So we're in Murkmire right now, and we're going to be doing normal Black Rose Prison. So we're not going to be completing the entirety of Black Rose Prison. We're going to be doing rounds 1 to 4 because those are quite easy adds. They spawn quite fast. They give you a lot of XP, and then you can just travel out before you have to kill the boss or run to the second arena. So the reason we're going to be doing this is because the boss in Black Rose Prison on round 1 doesn't actually give you any XP. You just get 7,000 XP with all these buffs on at the end for killing her. It's really not worth your time at all, wasting the time killing her. And then you'd have to walk all the way to the second arena, and it's just not worth your time. It's much better if at the end of round 4 you just simply travel out, reset the instance, come back in, okay? So if you guys don't know how to actually reset an instance, all you have to do is whenever you travel out of Black Rose and your friend travels out of Black Rose, all you have to do is press pause, go to social, go over to the group, change it from normal mode to veteran back to normal mode, and that resets it. So it'll all start from beginning wave 1 on round 1. And then you just travel back in and keep repeating that over and over again, okay? Also, if you don't know how to leave quickly or leave for free in Black Rose, what you can do, again, press pause, go to social, go to group, and click on leave instance, okay? You'll instantly leave the instance even if you're in combat. Really saves a lot of time. So you can see here I'm on like my main character, a Necro, and my friend's on like a Templar, so pretty easy classes to grind on. If I had to recommend a class, I'd make a Mag Templar, just because you're going to have a lot of passive healing. You can use jabs, and it's pretty much free content if you run around with jabs. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to go and I'm going to do this for 1 hour, and I'm going to come back and show you how many CP we have. So we start off with CP 1120, and we're going to see where we end off, okay? Okay, guys, so it's been just under an hour. I did stand AFK for like a couple of minutes, just, you know, when I want to get a drink. So we gained about 11 CP. Obviously, it takes me more XP to level up at 1100 than it would anyone at like level, you know, CP 400. So just keep that in mind. You will level up way faster at lower CPs than what I do. But 11 CP in an hour isn't actually bad when you think about it. I'm sure you could get more if you got more used to Black Roses, like my first like couple of runs in there. So you could definitely get it better by just knowing where everything spawns, just knowing what to kill. You probably definitely use like a better class. So I think Necro's okay, but I probably think that the Magic Templar would be a little bit better in there. And yeah, you'd probably get a little bit more XP if you were to just use all of your actual sets. So in this video, I am using the training sets of, you know, Purple, Newman Acolyte, and Julianos. If I was wearing like False Gods and Soroya, I'd probably get a lot more damage in. So do this a lot faster, get more levels. But it is what it is. It's a pretty accurate description here. So I'm on like my main class, but I'm using kind of crappy armor. So this is probably what most people are going to expect, the XP most people are going to expect to get. So anyway, guys, as far as I'm concerned, this is the best CP grind you can do right now in ESO. This is what I'm going to be doing to get max level because I want to do trials and I don't want to get flattened every time I walk into one. So I'm going to be in here quite a bit. So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, remember to leave a like on it, maybe subscribe for some more videos like this, and I will see you next time.